Okay, now I'll explain what's going on with the demonstration. You've been through the slide way back in part one, the one I did a few months ago. So you have an idea what's going on getting that kind of slide technique. This is just going to be taking the bigger scale now, the Phrygian dominant scale, and using that technique within it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this basically phrases by phrases. I'm looking at the music over here, so we're going to take measures 1 through 8, okay? It's going to use two of the areas we've touched on directly with this. The very opening part is going to be this. Okay, that's starting on a low E, using my little 3-finger 2 of string idea, ending on the F note, so it gives a nice bit of tension there. Okay. Okay, now here's where the slide comes in. We're going to use this little 9th and 10th fret pattern here to create to get in and out of our slides, basically. So the next lick goes, let me see here a second, I'm sorry. Okay, so directly from the 9th fret we slide to the 12th. Okay, and then down to the 9th fret, slide to the 12th, and down to the 6th. Okay, now here's that minor third thing again. Okay, I did a slide up a minor third and a slide down 2 minor thirds. Okay, so it's kind of a diminished sound. Okay, but the reason I don't want to really get into diminish per se is because that's going to resolve against a nice straight E drone. Okay, so it's more of a major sound or a dominant sound to me. But it still is groups of minor thirds. So that whole piece there goes. Okay. It's kind of cool in the way that it runs up, leaving that tension hanging. And then it's going to resolve all the way to the major third. It's almost like you look at this little box here with our 2 notes higher that we showed you with this pattern in one of the last examples. And then down here, which again ties into that whole minor third thing, but resolves on a nice major third there. Okay, and that's pretty much what's going on with 1 through 8. So just set the metronome. Gotta use a metronome for this, and we'll just take it 8th notes, and then we'll take it in 16ths. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try it in 16ths. Okay. Any of these notes, if you want, you can throw little micro bends on. They sound even more. So I think when I actually played the demo, I probably gave this little note a bend. So vibrato, little micro bends. Actually, those kind of, even though you think you're pulling it out of tune, you're actually kind of pulling it back into tune a little bit, just because of the goofiness of guitar intonation. Okay, so we'll move on to the next phrases. keep these video sections short.